What's up, guys? Jason Valdez here, one half of the Sith Hunters, and we are here to bring you Movie Fight Smackdown Fight to the Death. I am accompanied right now by Isaac. He is here to take on the champion, the challenger he is, Isaac. Without any further ado, folks, I'm going to let him introduce himself. The man, the myth, the legend, the movie fight champion of the Sith Hunters.
The man who needs no introduction. The man who's holding basically a pitcher of beer and is going to drink it before the end of this video.
We have the beer. We have the fighters. We are ready to fight. Isaac versus Julio for the title tonight, guys. Are you ready?
He ain't ready.
I'm ready.
You ain't
Are you ready?
Isaac, we open a warm welcome to have you here tonight. It is such an awesome thing that you are willing to come on, face the champion. We hope that you put up a fight, and if anything, we hope that you take that belt because we want to be tested every week, every day. If any of you guys want to come out and challenge us and fight in movie trivia, let us know. Without any further ado, Isaac, tell me, how do you feel to be here to fight against the champ today?
I feel amazing, man. I know that I can beat him. I just hope that he brought his A game, because otherwise it won't be fun.
I'll tell you one thing I brought is about beer.
Guys, I've known Isaac for a while. I have talked movies with this guy. He knows what he's talking about. That's why we brought him on. He is going to be the toughest challenger yet. We have the beer. We're ready. Julio, what do you got to say before you go into this battle to the death?
Let me tell you one thing, man. You're my blood, but I'll put you down. I'll put you down.
So, without any further ado, guys, let me explain the rules. There will be 3 fights. Number 1, number 3, number 5. Those 3 numbers will be fights to where these guys have both already prepared for those battles. They've already got the questions. They're prepared to make movie pitches, ideas that they are going to throw out there, fight against one another. The best argument wins. I'm not going to go with what I like most. It's who makes the best argument and who can tear down the other one's argument the best. So, without any further ado, we get on with the challenge. The first question of tonight, guys. The movie fight is on the line. The belt's on the line. We got the beer. We're ready to rock and roll. In honor of the new Star Wars Rogue One trailer dropping yesterday. God, I loved it. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Pitch your own Star Wars standalone story to be brought to the big screen. We're going to start with our guest. Isaac, make your pitch, please.
Well, my story is of Galen Merrick, also known as Starkiller.
Dang.
Can you imagine the story of Starkiller from his birth to his death? All one movie. Just a single movie. Imagine, he's born, his parents fleeing from the Galactic Empire. As they're fleeing, his mother dies, and his father has to take care of him.
Okay. Julio, take the pitch.
So my pitch is I want to see a younger Yoda. I want to see a solo Yoda movie. And in this one, he learns the ways of becoming a Jedi, hones him in, but he also trains an apprentice. The apprentice, Lord Tyrannus, also known as Dooku.
Nice. What makes yours better than the others? Isaac, take it.
Mine is the story that everyone knows, or most people know anyways, of Force Unleashed.
Video game. Julio, why?
Mine is, you already know Yoda. We're probably never ever going to see Yoda again, but if you bring him in this movie, I mean, who doesn't want to see this iconic character back on the big screen?
Great. Isaac, why is yours better than Julio's?
Because we already know that the Lucasfilms does not want to show the story of Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to.
Julio.
They don't want to, but you know what? I want to.
Why is yours better than Isaac's?
Mine is better than Isaac because it's Yoda. I want to see the rise of an apprentice, that his first apprentice, Dooku, and then he turns against Yoda. What pitted them against each other?
Last shot, Isaac, go.
Well, if you imagine Starkiller, imagine his vicious fights with Darth Vader, his vicious fights with many of the other characters in Star Wars. Imagine them battling it out, trying to take over Vader and trying to show him that they can take on Darth Sidious together.
Nice. Julio, last.
All right. So lastly, I want to see just Yoda and Dooku squaring off against each other, both in their prime. We've seen it when they were older, but I want to see when they're both in their prime. That would be awesome.
Nice, guys. Before we answer the question, great arguments. We want to give a big thanks to my father-in-law, Carlos, for getting us these brand new props. We got this big, awesome sign in the back. We have a bunch of new props, the popcorn, everything. He is a great guy. He's always looking out for us, always supporting our videos, and we want to thank him for that. Okay, without any further ado, Isaac made a good argument regarding Starkiller. If you guys do not know who Starkiller is, he lacked a little bit to explain who Starkiller was. You guys didn't know. If you guys didn't play the video games, you probably didn't know what he was talking about. Starkiller is a character from the video games. He is a young apprentice that is taken under the wing of Darth Vader and brought to birth to bring on the rebellion. Excellent fight. Julio was arguing for Yoda. I think it was an excellent battle, but he lost me when he was talking about young Yoda versus young Dooku. The ages are far, far too apart for me. So, what I have to go with is the best argument, not what I liked most, because, dear God, I do not want to see a Yoda movie. I really don't. But Julio made the best argument. He pointed out, he made the battles happen. He made it very vivid in our eyes and in our minds to see that battle taking place. And so I have to give the first point to the champ. Okay, without any further ado, we move on to round 2. And what will this bring for us? This round will be trivia. It's who answers first. In the movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Sean Connery played Indiana Jones' father. What was the character's name?
Dr. Jones.
I'm looking for a first name, guys. I'm looking for a first name.
Dang.
We have the new Indiana Jones movie that was announced. Harrison Ford's coming back. Sean Connery was an excellent actor. Who was the character's name that he played as being Indiana Jones' father? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is, guys, Henry Jones Sr.
Dang.
Indiana Jones' full name is Henry Jones Jr. Okay, we move on to round number 3. In honor of the Jungle Book, this is a fight that these guys have already prepared. In honor of the Jungle Book premiering this next weekend, what's the next animated movie that should be brought to life in a full-length feature film? Julio.
All right, so it took me a little bit to think about this one, but let me come at you with this one. I want to see Mulan. Why? Because I love some samurais, man. That would be awesome.
Isaac, throw your pitch.
The Iron Giant.
Oh, man, do we have a fight right here.
Oh!
Take it away, Isaac. Pitch me this movie. Why do we want to see this on the big screen live?
Imagine currently, with the current graphics that we have, just imagine the giant falling from outer space, hitting the earth, and then standing up out of the smoke and dust to reveal this giant creature.
Awesome. Julio.
Alright, so with my movie, again, I want to see some samurais. I want to see something happening here. But, I mean, all around you have a woman warrior who is put to the test. And let's face it, in today's genre, they want to see that. So let's do it. Let's bring it to real life. And none other but a Disney classic.
Awesome. Guys, you guys just pitched 2 ideas that I hadn't even thought about. And dear God, do I want to see both of them, please. Isaac, why do we want to see the Iron Giant more than Mulan?
Well, thinking about it, we all know the story of Mulan. I mean, it's a classic. Do you really want to mess with a classic? If you do the wrong thing with Mulan, then it just ruins the entire thing. Same with mine, but to a lesser extent. It's not as well known. It's become more popular recently.
Very true. Very
But
true.
there's more you can do with it.
Julio. I mean, Isaac has a good point on there that it's less popular, but you know what? I believe a lot of people have seen The Iron Giant, and I don't want to see it brought back into realistic times, the real cinematic universe, just because I think as an animated, it stands alone on its own. It doesn't need to. Whereas Mulan, yeah, it was great, but it would be so much more better to see this horde of samurais coming down this hill behind in front of an avalanche, just going after each other, man.
Without the last, guys, take it away, Isaac. What is the last point that you need to make?
Just think of Guardians of the Galaxy, what we currently have. Imagine Vin Diesel coming back to reprise his role as the Iron Giant. He was originally the voice for the Iron Giant. All the noises that it made were that. Imagine the great product that he could make if he came back and did this.
Julio, last point.
Last point, I mean, I'm going straight up Disney classic on this one. I mean, you said right there it was a classic, but you know what? It's not that classic. It was part of our childhood, but it's not a classic. And to see this brought to life, I really want that one.
And Break. Excellent arguments, guys. These are both two movies that I do want to see brought to the big screen. I enjoyed both arguments. I thought they were made very valid points, but the thing that lost me was the argument when it came to talking about samurais. There are no samurais in Mulan. Check that. Look at it. They are, just because they're Asian warriors does not mean that
Come
they're
on.
samurai, man. Come on.
They're Mongols, but
They're
Yes.
Mongols. It's almost the
If
same
you would have
thing,
said
man.
Mongols or said like Attila the Hun or something, I would have understood you. Isaac gets a point, 1-1,
All right.
as we move into round 3.
Okay.
Excellent fight, guys. Not round 3, round 4 now. Right?
Yep.
Man, you guys.
Do you know how to count?
You guys cannot get this. Well, even last fight, you guys could not get those answers.
These are some
when it
tricky
came-
trivia, man.
Hey,
Wait, you gotta wait to ask the questions. Gotta drink my beer.
who answers first? Not this round, because in round 4, both of them will be getting a different question regarding a same style of movie.
Ooh.
We will start with Isaac. What is the main Terminator model seen as featured as an exoskeleton in the movie Terminator?
The T-1000.
Wrong. Julio, would you like to answer that for a bonus point?
Yes, I would. T900.
That would be wrong.
Oh, dang. I knew my Terminator.
Okay.
It's alright.
Isaac failed to answer. Julio failed to answer. In the movie Terminator, this is for Julio, Terminator Salvation, what is the main exoskeleton Terminator's model?
Oh, God. Mean.
Five, four,
I'm gonna say just T1100. I'll just throw something out there.
T600. The first answer from Terminator 1 was T800, and the second would be T600. Okay, as we move into number 5. Man, you guys cannot get these trivia. Come on.
Give us something easier, man.
This is not weak. This is fight to the death for the title. We are 1-1 as we move into round 5. In the hit movie Finding Nemo, this is regarding to
No,
this
they're
is
Finding
regarding
Nemo.
to last movie fight. You guys cannot answer this. You guys cannot come up with Crush or Squirt. How can you not remember those iconic characters?
I don't remember
Okay.
How do you not remember Finding Nemo?
In the hit movie Finding Nemo, William Dafoe plays as a scarred fish with a rough backstory. What is the name of this scarred fish?
Gil.
That is correct. Our very first answered. Nice. That would put us at 2-1. Julio, this is your chance right here to make it happen. If you cannot bring it together, we have to move on. But at the same time, if you can answer this, we will go into one last trivia question. And if no one can answer that, the belt will be stripped and there will be no champion. You guys will have to come back. You guys will have to fight out one more time. Are you ready?
Yep.
Round number 6. Who is the one actor or actress you would like to punch in the face? Punch him in the face. Julio, start us off.
You're going to really laugh at this one, but the one actor I would love to punch in the face is Steven Seagal. Because imagine this. Just some little Aikido and boom! Lay him out, man. You're done. Get out of here.
Isaac, please take us away.
All right. Hayden
Beat
Christensen. Hayden Christensen. For ruining Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, I think you crossed the line
Go.
on that one.
Go, tell us why.
He ruined Anakin for us. Come on. We could have gotten a much better Anakin than him. The way he talked in Star Wars, in episodes 1 through 3, well, mostly 3, the way he talks, it doesn't make any sense.
Julio. With Steven Seagal, he made the exact same type of movies, in my opinion. I mean, it was nothing really, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to sit here and watch this whole Steven Seagal movie. At least with Star Wars, you're like, yeah, it's Star Wars, I can watch this. That was just come on.
Isaac.
In my opinion, I don't want to watch Star Wars episodes 1 through 3. They aren't good movies. They don't make any sense. And Hayden Christensen, he's one of the main reasons why. His acting is just below par. It's not even that good.
Julio.
I've seen Hayden Christensen in a lot of movies that he's done really good in, but you know what? I mean, 4, 5, and 6 in Star Wars just stands alone by itself. You really don't need the prequels. But Steven Seagal, I mean, I have never seen him in one good movie. Why is he even acting? That's it, laid out.
Last chance, Isaac, take us away.
Like you said, you already made my point for me. 4, 5, and 6 stand alone by themselves. We don't need 1, 2, and 3. If he wasn't playing Anakin, it would be a much better story, in my opinion, no matter who played him.
Julio.
That's all I have to say to that one. Because it's Steven Seagal. I don't want to see a Steven Seagal movie ever. I want to think about Steven Seagal, what he's ever done. Oh, yeah, let me say I just trained this guy in the ring or something like that. It doesn't matter. You've made terrible movies. I've never sat and watched through one. At least with 1, 2, and 3, I've watched all of them.
Break it up, guys. Break it up. Excellent fight. Excellent arguments. It is 2-1 on Julio. Now we make the decision to find out whether Isaac is reigned the champ or if Julio has saved his butt. I thought the arguments were excellent. I did not like Hayden Christensen in a lot of the stuff that he did. I did not see him as the main actor to be taking that role. But the one thing that surprised me, and this has nothing to do with their argument, but that Ewan McGregor carried those movies as being an excellent Obi-Wan. I think that would have been a good argument if Julio would have fought that. But the points that were made, Isaac wants to punch Hayden Christensen in the face. I get it. I understand. Julio wants to punch Steven Seagal in the face. Yes, I get it. Okay. I think one was based on acting. The other was based on wanting to just fight some stupid martial artist that thinks he's an actor. I think Julio made the best points to break down Isaac's argument, giving Julio this point. That would make it 2-2. I have the secret, guys. I have the secret right here, right now. The final question to find out Who is the movie fights champion? If this answer cannot be answered, this is trivia, guys. If it cannot be answered, the belt is up. It's up for grabs, and we will find out when you guys fight one more time. The question right here,
Where's the
right
beer?
now.
That's the question.
In the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in honor of the new movie that's about to come out,
Pizza time.
we ask the question, who is the former Jackass star who plays the voice of Leonardo? Go.
Just a guess, Steve-O.
5,
Knoxville?
4. The answer was Johnny Knoxville. Julio gets it, and he made the champ.
Give me this. I'm just gonna walk out of here. I'm gonna have some more beer. Oh yeah.
Well played.
Without any further ado, guys, that was an excellent fight. I enjoyed being here with two guys who knew what they were talking about, ready to fight and argue for their lives. We enjoyed the beer. We enjoyed the time. Julio is still the champ. If you guys want to come out and fight the champ or fight one of us, take any of us on and find out who is the movie fights champ within these next couple months, there's going to be many fights. So bring your A game if you're going to come on. We will talk to you soon. We thank you for watching. Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate it. Take care. Good night, guys.
Look at this, guys.